What do you reckon? It is a platform. Stand up in the puppy.
Yeah.
Sight fishing on these things is going to be so good. Grab a rod. There's a rod there. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm ass backwards.
It turns well.
Because the rudder's forward now, it's not on the transom.
Steve Fields, MD of Hobie Cat Australasia, is going to give us a run through on the new Pro Angler.
I'm here to show off an exclusive debut of the brand new Hobie Pro Angler for Fishing World magazine. We're really excited about this boat because it's just going to open up new avenues to fishing out of kayaks and get more access to water. This particular boat is large and beamy as you see, but it's easy to get on and off a roof rack on a small trailer. Start with the front of the boat. We have these large carry handles. And the nice thing about these, it does make it easy to move around the beach and also to take and move it on and off the trailer or on the roof racks. Coming back, this large storage area inside. One of the things with kayak fishing is no place to put fish. Well, Hobie have solved that problem now with this new system in place. The lid just pops open, and as you can see inside is a 60-liter compartment that's removable that you can fill with ice, and you can keep your fish on the ice and keep them fresh. It also could be used as a live bait tank. But again, it's removable, so once your fish and ice are in, you can take it back up to your vehicle and go inside. It also reveals a large storage area that you can put some camping gear, some other fishing gear in the backup, and you can see the rod tubes, which is one of the next features of this particular boat. One of the things out of fishing out of a kayak has always been able to store rods and have access to them quite easily. Well, Hobie has solved that problem by having rod holders that are vertical, and you can carry up to 6 rods inside. Here you can see we've got a couple of Daiwa on the side, on the other side, and the long rod tubes. We've made this so the fly fishing guys can also do it. It'll carry a rod capacity up to 10 feet long. So that's solved the problem. Naturally, the boat's driven by the patented Hobie Mirage drive, which gives the opportunity to take and fish hands-free. Coming back inside, we've got large non-skid areas. These are for a bit of traction for your feet, but more importantly, for standing up. Sight fishing in kayaks is a lot of fun. You can actually see the fish where you want to do it. You can stand up and you can make the cast. That's one of the nice features about this nice wide kayak, is that stability. We've gone and had a little tray built inside with a little cutting board for those using white bait or other bait that you want to do it. This is a cutting board itself, and the material is replaceable. Inside this little thing is a hatch that opens up inside, and you've got a little tackle box and a tray. You've got a couple of handles that you can take and lift and carry this back to and from your shed, and it drops inside. One of the nice things about it is you have lure hangers, so you can keep your favorite lures inside. Dang in there, you can keep your soft plastics, your Berkeleys, and your soft plastic baits on the side, and all these little trays and compartments to keep more lures inside. A very unique feature of the Hobie. And again, it also then gives you more access to inside storage of that center compartment. One of the things that really sticks out well on the Hobie Pro Angler is this new comfort seat. This by far is, there's people fishing quite a few hours out of kayaks these days, and there's nothing better to be comfortable in this. This comfort seat is a mesh material, so it's breathable, so if you are out in the ocean, it does dry out. It's adjustable on the side, so you can adjust the back angle this way, and it just makes that sitting in the kayak very, very easy to do. This little black knob on the side is a steering control. That controls your rudder, which you can't see right now, but that's on the side. The nice thing about the Hobie steering control is we've now made it where you can adjust the rudder from either the left side or the right side, so if you're left or right-handed, you can actually steer the boat, which is good. You have very large grab rails on either side of the boat that assist you with getting in and out of the boat or getting on and off the roof rack. And inside that are some tie-downs like you'd have on a tournament boat. You can actually lock your gear on side, or you can lock your rods to the side of the boat. Those rod holders and tie-downs on either sides. Large compartments, port and starboard side, that can hold your tackle boxes with all your favorite lures easily at your disposal. Moving to the back of the boat, we come on the back side, we have this large cockpit area that you can actually put a live well, you can put other camping gear, you have the tie-down straps, you have the molded-in rod holders if you want to do a bit of trolling, and you also have storage for your paddle on the side. Further back again, a large carry handle on the back, again making it easy to take and lift and move the kayak around. This Mirage Drives allows you to use your legs to pedal you along rather than paddling. What that means for the fishing environment is more time fishing and less time paddling. It's a simple mechanism that you push your legs and it moves these foils. These foils have a flexing motion which propels the kayak along at a very easy pace. Again, its main feature is the fact that you're using your legs and your hands are free for making the cast and catching the fish. Without this, you just really wouldn't be kayak fishing. A minute ago, we started talking about the rear of the boat and some of the features on here. We talked about the large storage area for the live well and the shock cord. Hobie have also put another 8-inch twist and seal hatch. It's exclusive to Hobie. It opens up a little gear bucket inside, and inside here you can keep your safety gear nice and dry, your car keys, things like that. It sits inside, it locks off, 100% waterproof. This black little panel area is access to your rudder. That's your rudder controls. You can adjust the tension of the rudder control itself or work on the rudder for yearly maintenance. That's what that patch is. Again, the large carry handle makes it easy to get on and off the trailer or up and down the boat ramps. One of the neat things I like about the Pro Angler is we built in these little skid pads. We know your people are going to be pulling this off and on boat ramps, and these little skid pads are designed to take the load of the kayak without wearing the kayak off. You can slide the kayak on and off the roof, put it on the skid pads, load the kayak, and away you go. Just one of those little things that Hobie do to make it so much better to work. Now, this is the bottom end of the Hobie Cat, the actual hull itself. A lot of our development have gone into making a very stable platform to catch fish, to suit larger guys fishing, and also to make it easy to go sight fishing by standing up. You can see the way it's got large flotation on the side, channels down the center to take the water to run to the center of the kayak, a small keel to help it directionally tracking, and then a rudder system that is kicking up and down. Now the rudder system is very unique because it's a simple control inside the cockpit, which we can show you in just a minute. But one simple lever, by unflicking it, the rudder itself will then kick back down, and then you can see it this way. So your steering is this kind of motion. If you do hit something, the rudder itself will take and kick up this way. So it can't hurt itself. Again, as you come into the shallows, you want to kick the rudder up, you pull the rudder control, the rudder comes up out of the way nice and flush. The nice thing about it, with this keel line through here, that means the boat is still able to track in shallow water without the use of this rudder. It means you get in those really skinny spots and catch those fish. We spoke about the rudder a minute ago of how easy the control was. Well, this is the mechanism. It's a little Ronstadt cleat and a string and a set of shock cords and a rudder system inside. It's a simple case of uncleating it, the rudder automatically goes down, and as you come into the shallows or the shoreline, you simply pull it, click the rudder, it's in the up position. Very unique, very simple, one-hand operation. You can't get better than that. I'm really excited about this boat. I spent a whole year fishing competitions, and I really wish I had one of these boats. It does everything I want it to do. It's laid out exactly how I want it to do, and I can sneak up on places that those tournament guys just can't get to with their big boats themselves. This boat also has been a boat test review in the August edition of Fishing World magazine. You can find these at your news agencies or go to fishingworldmag.com.au. Hope to see you on the water soon. Nice fish.